The Reach Out and Read program was developed by pediatricians and early childhood professionals to make literacy promotion a regular part of pediatric checkups, so that children enter school prepared to excel. Medical providers implement the Reach Out and Read program into well-child exams by giving a developmentally appropriate book and encouraging families to read together. Research shows that exposure to books and reading during the first years of life increases the probability of both healthy child development and later school success. Texas Children's Pediatric Associates Corinthian Point, located in Houston, Texas, implements the Reach Out and Read program. The medical staff have created a literacy-rich clinic environment so young patients and their families recognize the importance of reading as soon as they walk in.
It was bedtime, so 5 little monkeys took a bath.
Many Reach Out and Read clinics, like Corinthian Point, have volunteer readers in the waiting room to model for parents the joys and techniques of reading aloud while providing an activity for the children.
In the Reach Out and Read program, I am a volunteer who comes and reads to the kids to get them to love learning and books.
Wow, he is so bright.
When I'm in the Reach Out and Read corner, kids are curious as to what I am doing. They are excited to see me, a familiar face, and they want to come show me that they can read, and they are eager to share a book with me.
You want to read Clifford?
For 2 decades through the Reach Out and Read program, doctors and nurses have gone beyond traditional medical care by providing parents with guidance on how to read to their children at each developmental stage. Along with this advice, medical providers give each patient an age and culturally appropriate book to take home, giving parents the tools to make reading aloud a routine activity. Many parents see a direct benefit to their children's early literacy and language skills after being exposed to Reach Out and Read.
I always think that reading is important. So I read to Kanan when I was pregnant with her, and then after she was born, I continued to read to her. And when I first came to a doctor's visit here with Dr. Hardin and she handed me a book, I was excited. It made me feel as though she understood what I was trying to teach my child growing up. And so by her reinforcing that behavior, reading and encouraging parents to read to their kids, I thought it was really important, and it made me feel really comfortable and glad that I chose her as a pediatrician.
The program begins at the 6-month checkup and continues through age 5, with a special emphasis on children growing up in low-income communities. Families served by Reach Out and Read together more often, and their children enter kindergarten with larger vocabularies, stronger language skills, and a 6-month developmental edge. Dr. Cheryl Hardin is a true advocate of the Reach Out and Read program and prescribes books to patients during their exams.
It's been a privilege to be part of the Reach Out and Read program for 14 years. I've had Reach Out and Read incorporated into my practice, and I can truly say I wouldn't practice without the program. I think that it adds an extra benefit to the children and families who participate in the program. We have 100% participation here at Corinthian Point. I think apart from giving vaccines and well visits and anticipatory guidance, advice to parents, we also instruct them on the importance of reading to their child, and starting from a very early age. So we're not just a traditional pediatric practice, we have that extra added benefit of having the Reach Out and Read program. The book is actually incorporated into the physical exam. I'll typically go into the room, greet the parent and the child, and then I like to select 2 books for the child to choose from. And they're typically age-appropriate books, between 6 months and 5 years, age-appropriate and developmentally appropriate. So if we have a 6-month-old child who's just beginning to sit, a little bit unsupported, and can touch and pat and likes to mouth things, we give them the hard cardboard books. I give the book to the child, and it actually gives us good information about the child's development and even the neurologic status. A 6-month-old typically will grab the book, probably smile, and begin immediately to put the book to their mouth.
We're going to room number 1.
As a result of the advice given by their child's medical provider, parents have incorporated new reading habits into their family's daily routines.
Well, Dr. Hardin's advice has always been very helpful to me. She always encourages me to do the 3 B's. You want to read to sister? The bed, the bath, and the book. And the first time I tried it was actually magic. She fell asleep, she knocked out on me immediately, so it was very helpful. How many bikes is it?
I truly believe that the Reach Out and Read program is a fabulous way for families to spend time together. It is an easy, cheap, doesn't take too much time way for them to show their children that the love of learning lasts a lifetime.
Most importantly, the Reach Out and Read programs help parents encourage school readiness at home.
I think a program like Reach Out and Read, which is a preschool readiness program, will really help change some of the statistics that are prevalent right now. When a child goes to school right now at 2011, 34% of children who enter kindergarten don't have the language skills they need to learn to read. Programs such as Reach Out and Read that begin to promote reading and preschool readiness from a very young age, I think are going to change the face of that statistic.
I feel that reading well is a big part of my children's development because it will make them succeed once they start school. It makes them more imaginative, and I like for them to use their imagination.
Beside the educational benefit of reading aloud, it's a fun way for children and family to spend time together.
Y'all ready, guys? Let's go.
Lots of smiles usually. The babies, the young babies' eyes, they get big, and their mouths go open, and their attention is just drawn directly to the book.
Bye, sweetie. Oh,